Are centralized analytics teams better than departmental analysts? And Matt, I will ask you that question.
I think centralized analytics teams they're great for consistency and governance. Department analysts are great for kind of speed in the business context. I think the real win, no matter what you do in an organization, is when you really have them working with the same semantic model, the same governance principles. I think at some level, you always end up with some level of decentralized analytics.
We've seen a couple kind of creative configurations this year, and there's nothing saying that they can't work well. Again, given the base semantic model, like Matt mentioned, that's kind of the key to making it all flow. But we have a number of credit unions we've talked to this year who have very interesting designs that work for their teams, depending on who rolls up to who. But it works nicely again with the base model. We have a credit union that, as an example, that brought in data from their collections platform. A lot of that would never ever hit the core, but it brought them a lot of value when it came to their repossessions. They ended up making a lot more money knowing which of their resellers were getting them the most margin. And again, that's not something you're going to find in a core provider. You'd really need a data warehouse to assess something like that.
Should there ever be a cap on how many fields your semantic model should have?
No, there shouldn't be an artificial cap, right? Business questions evolve. I always say that every financial institution is like a fingerprint, right? It's a financial institution, but it is a little bit different, right? In the right solution, the technology solution, everything makes it very easy to adapt to your business needs, right? To add the things you need. Do you really want to wait for someone to say like, hey, all of our clients need that particular data field before you can access it?
I'm gonna add a little caveat, which is it's not always good to bring everything in. We want to, optimize for efficiency. We want it to run quickly, run well. But just from speaking from experience at the credit union I worked at and all the credit unions we talked to, everybody needs something else. Like every single day, the model's great. We just need to add one more thing. And one thing that we've observed is that some providers will make it really difficult to do that. You'll have to go way back in time. There's a statement of work to draw up. There's all this kind of finagling just to get one additional data field, which really it shouldn't be that complicated. We have a bring it all approach, and so bringing something like a single data field in it is easy and it should be easy. And if it's ever not, you should reassess how you're doing it. And on top of that, the concept of even having placeholder fields is somewhat meaningful. We found pretty regularly talking to credit unions, they might all have a different definition of something, but if we keep placeholders in the code for different persona types or different segmentations that our credit unions already use, we don't even have to go about adding a field, so to speak. We're just using that credit union's logic. So, no, we should never be limiting how many fields should be in a semantic model.